Hi Collective, we're on a journey through the Major Arcana from the Fool to the World, and we're looking at different cards of each depiction of the stage of the journey. Today we're dealing with the Devil, the number 15. The Devil or Satan can represent our own limitations, our frustrations, our negative feelings, our feelings of inadequacy. These feelings can make you physically, emotionally, mentally and spiritually depleted. When the Devil appears in your reading, you need to find a way to reclaim your power, your inner and outer strength, and your positivity and optimism. Remember that everyone is responsible for their own happiness and health. By blaming others, you're giving your power away. So the blame game could be a reason for that the Devil has come up in your reading, or that you're not that you've lost sight of a situation. You've been given too much power to someone or a situation, so you're feeling depleted now, you're feeling frustrated, you're feeling tied down because you've got yourself into this situation. So the Devil is about the inner conflict as well. We have conflict we have within us. You can see that very clearly here. There's inner conflict here. There's a dance of flames, which we can't win because we are not true to ourselves here. As soon as you deviate from yourself, you lose your sight of your true authentic self. The powers, some other power will take over and claim you. You need to be self-confident, you need to be self-assured, you need to be strong in your convictions. Because the Devil always has the power. The Devil's power never wanes. It is one type of power that we cannot pierce, we cannot control. The only thing we can control is our own power and how much we're going to give away to someone else or away to a situation. Even if you feel, it may be laziness. You might not think that it's so important that you look after yourself, or so important that you give love to yourself before you give it to anyone else. It's that self-worth question. Do you have enough self-worth to resist the Devil? Some people feel chained to the Devil power. It's the addictions. This could be inner addictions. It could be self-loathing. It could be self-deprecation. We could have guilt. Guilt often makes us feel powerless, and that's when we're in a situation of feeling tied down and not being in control anymore. Because we think by carrying guilt we can do something for a situation. Of course we can't. It's all an illusion. I love this Devil here. It's like a totem pole, isn't it? And the humans are sitting right at the bottom of the pole, as they normally do, because the animals are much higher, and at the top there is the howling wolf here. Howling wolf, yes, these are our emotions. So our emotions can overcome the Devil. If our mind is focused on ourselves, on our inner balance. There's a snake here. This is transformation. It's about transformation. It's about new beginnings. It's about health. So we can dance that dance of our inner power, of our transformation without losing power to the devil, so to speak. The devil doesn't discriminate. The devil only can feel when there's a void in ourselves, and that's when they come in to fill that void. When we don't believe in ourselves, when we're not self-confident, when we're in a state of regret and apprehension and doubt, self-doubt. When we doubt ourselves, that leaves a big hole, and that gets filled by the devil. So often this depiction here, we're tied together. We're actually tied to each other here. The female, the male. They're not actually tied to the devil. There's a block the devil sits on, and that's what we're tied to. We're tied to the devil. It's the idea of the devil, and that the devil holds so much power over us that we feel chained, that we feel restricted, and that we feel that we can't move, and then we'll feel insecure, and we feel anxious, and we feel our darker side welling up. And that's where self-sabotage comes in. And inner fears, old emotional childhood wounds, this is all stuff that ties us to the devil, so to speak. And prevents us from going forward, prevents us from making personal progress, self-limiting beliefs. It's our own mind that plays these games with us, because we're giving our own mind the power to play games with us, where we easily have control over our own minds, but sometimes we choose not to control our own mind. We let it run riot. We give our own mind too much power. It's all about becoming conscious of yourself, conscious of your progress in life, conscious of where you want to go in life. So that makes you take your power back to believe in yourself, to become your true authentic self, to have self-confidence, to accept yourself and respect yourself in all aspects. So, yes, the devil is a difficult card to interpret sometimes. We have problems. But it always depends on the other cards that are around when you do a reading for someone and the devil comes up. It's usually about self-sabotage. And it's usually about